Alright guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 again. Oh man, I'm having so much fun playing this game. I hope you're enjoying watching this series. And some of the videos are doing pretty well, so I'll keep them coming. Well, we're trying to find a dreamer. Okay, Oniromancers, which is a name I'd never really heard of before, or dreamers, as they're more commonly known. Possess the ability their name implies to divine the future or relive the past through dreams. Ciri was one of the best of her kind, and no trouble finding clients, even with the hostility to the occult that reigned in Novigrad at the time. Yes, we saw them burning suspected witches when we first arrived here. Geralt hoped that Ciri would spare him a few moments and set off to find her in a house where she had gone to ply her trade. So this Ciri may well be able to unlock some of the secrets where Ciri may be. She can see the past through her dreams, I guess.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Okay, thank you very much for your input. I'm looking for this Ciri.
I'm looking for Ciri Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Ciri is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
It's probably him, isn't it? He's like, he doesn't realize he's doing it himself. He just went and shit in his own parlor. All right, let me in.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
What are you speaking about, man? All right, so, what have we got to find her? She's in here somewhere. Well, I'm not gonna find her before I steal everything you've got. Okay,
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
He's down there.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
What am I looking for? Oh, hold on a second. What is this? Is this just a random loot cave? Assassin boots? Not bad. Oh, it is. It's just a random loot cave. I mean, I'm not complaining. But that's about all there is here. I think I'll steal everything else later. Right, she
Put it
must be...
down, please. That's blood.
Oh, well, look who it is. It's not the same... It's not... What's his name? Johnny. The same type of creature, though.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Okay, time to check the attic. I mean, this is all a bit... I was going to say it's a bit of a mystery, but it's all so strange. Would you have bought this house? I mean... You might go, well, it just needs a little bit of love, doesn't it? Just needs a bit of a dusting. Get rid of the
Put it down, please.
cobwebs.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
So where is this attic?
Way to the next room's blocked.
Yeah, but surely, Geralt, you can think of a way through. Yep. My God, how much stuff we've got around here. A drawing of a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Huh. That was the item in red to the left there. We've got something else over here. The rag doll.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Yeah, shush. Loot. Absolute loot cave, this place. I shall be selling most of this.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that.
Where are we?
Leave it.
What are we talking about here? Where is this thing? I can't stop. I'm just stealing everything. I don't care. In here? Oh, it is. Look at it. It's rocking on its own. I don't know why the door slammed shut. We have a note.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Alright, so down into the cellar. What are we doing here? Examine, okay.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Alright, I do know what you are. I've met another of your kind.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Right, you little shit. This is called squatting. It is actually against the law, just to point that out. I don't want to have to throw the book at you, but I might have to throw you out. Alright, no. Let's see if we can make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Oh, look, she's woken up. Okay, Corrine. Don't worry. You're all right now. Geralt is here.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help, but I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Why would she want me to meet her in a hotel room? I gotta say, this is a little bit suspicious, isn't it? Alright, we'll head over to the hotel. But we've got to tell the banker on the way out that his house is indefinitely haunted. Sorry, mate. It's a closed case.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Well, I could tell him why the house is haunted, but I did make a deal. And a witcher never goes back on his word.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
There you go. Just
The second sword.
casually
is it
lean
in
against
case
the wall.
First one breaks. Smart.
No, they're for different things. Do you want me to demonstrate? Just bugger off back to your bank, mate. So nobody really loses there. I think everyone's a winner, apart from the banker. He lost a house, but then he said it won't break him. He's fine. He's got loads of money. A bank full. Right, Corinne. I found your gaff, and I'm knocking on the door. Is this where? Oh, this is just a pub. Sorry, I thought this was possibly the local brothel. There is one around here somewhere.
But you've fairness in your eyes.
Okay, she must be... Okay, she's upstairs. Alright. Straight past the band and into the bedroom. God, are we going from one episode to the next? 2 encounters? Well, hello, Corinne. I see you've not changed.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay, dreaming, what's it about? What's dreaming about, Geralt? Have you ever closed your eyes and seen things?
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Is this a real thing? Does this exist in like the real world? Are there people who claim they can do this? I'd be fascinated. Fascinated for someone to have a go. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Well, here we go. What have we got? Oh, there's a crystal water ball. What is that? All right. Well, I remember when we first met. Actually, that wasn't in The Witcher 3. I guess it was in The Witcher 2. I've not played the whole game. I played about half of it. And The Witcher 1 I haven't tried. But was it in those games? Obviously we know how they met from the story in the books. But I wonder if he'll tell it right now. I trained her at Kaer Morhen. I saved her life once. And she was there when I died. Okay, I remember when we first met. Let's go with that.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Hell yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
I quite like actually listening to each of these. So we trained her at Kaer Morhen. We kind of know that because we saw that in the flashback at the beginning of this game. Saved her life once. What was this one about?
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I'm not sure they're that intense, but yeah, come on, I want to hear more.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
She was there when I died. Now, I don't know. Actually, I can't remember what this is about.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
No, let's go.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
How do we know she's not some kind of spy? I mean, this is some sort of information heist. Ciri is a child of the Elder Blood. They call her the Lady of Space and Time. She had trouble controlling these abilities. That is true.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else.
Ciri's a child of the Elder Blood. Oh, here we go.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
She sounds scared enough.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
There isn't any more.
No.
I've run out of options.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Oh, Dandelion. Aha. Yeah, well, we haven't met him yet in this game. Yet. But we have obviously met Yennefer and Triss. So, would she have sought them out? Yes, Dandelion possibly. Also,
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
wow, that was bizarre. The little bird must be Geralt's sort of version of Ciri in this dream. Or is he still dreaming now?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme. What a wonderful name for a pub. Okay, thanks for your help. I'll head there.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Seriously? That wasn't really useful, was it? Except I could have found... Why are you standing on your chair now? Is there a mouse? The Rosemary and Thyme. Yeah, that guy you saw in the dream, if you hadn't already figured it out, that is Dandelion. Dandelion. Actually means lion's teeth.
For a voyage through those waters.
French, of course, means lion's teeth, and I think that's really cool because that's what the petals of the flower are supposed to look like teeth. It's a strange thing. I know. Random fact of the day. Rosemary and Thyme. Now there is actually, you saw his sort of default costume outfit. There is, I believe, an alternative suit for him as well. So let's just play a... Oh, hold on. Bandits at 3 o'clock.
Stop walking into his soul!
It was about 2:30 actually, but that'll do. That's what happens when you go out at night in Novigrad. You can lose your head. Shady individual. Love the names. There's a strumpet. Shady individual. Is this a strumpet dancing on in midair? She's dancing in thin air. See, that was a good joke. I know. I got it. I liked it too.
I'll never come back, you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Oh, with pleasure.
With pleasure.
Oh, hey, there you go. Now, are we doing this with or without swords? Oh, no, it's without. It's a simple battle of fisticuffs.
Oh, not another drubbing.
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Piece of cake, honestly. You really
Told you this place was
didn't need my help with that lot.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Yes, kind of lost my daughter. Kind of a big
It's
deal.
about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Okay, why? He's not around. There's always this. I think there was always this real big build-up to finding Dandelion, and to be honest, when I first met him and I played this game, I was like, strange
Dandelion?
character. Not sure I really like
I'd
him.
like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Really? So I've come all this way to figure out where the guy who owns this place actually stays. Wonderful. Okay, well, forgive me while I rob him of everything he's got.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage
Oh, look
red
at this.
and hot.
That's
I
actually
plunged
him,
into purest
slaying,
ecstasy,
what, a griffin?
imbibing its nectar. Your
Oh, the
dexterous
arrogance.
digits of my soul's yearning chords.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
I mean, if you ask me to recall that name, not a chance. A letter from Beaumille de Rabe. What is this? Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Duvelet, called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch, that tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Okay, sorry. Search the ground floor for clues. We got a barrel. A barrel.
From
Is he
the
in there?
finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Okay, we have a very badly placed lute or lyre. What are they called? A lute.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Okay, what else have we got? There's not much else to explore here. A letter from Fran. When will you return to Sidaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. Okay, so, yeah, he gets about a bit, does old Dandelion.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Okay, what about this plan? We're starting to look like a man serious about his business. That's rich, dandelion and planning. Love the sarcasm. Love the sarcasm.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
All right, are we interested in his romantic outings? Oh, that could help. Yeah, it could help. Let's go.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read Dandelion's planner. Fine. So we've got this riddles to decipher. Okay. Rosa Varatra, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humour's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming, garden-enclosed villa in Gildorf. So that's where she is. Okay, so we've got Rosa Varatra, somewhere in Gildorf. Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Okay, it's in Gildorf even, a villa next to the morgue. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Okay, in far corners, a laundry near the mouth of the Pontar, and Marabella, though she cries... Though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are droned by snores. Right, a terrible actress then. And Elihal, a figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor shop. Right. So these are locations of all the women he's been, I don't know, pursuing, dating, making wild, sordid proposals to. We've got to find all of them. Jesus. Okay. Do I have to fast travel to these places? Oh, no, not really. They're not that far. Okay, that's good, that's good. Broken flowers. This sounds like it's going to be...
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Unless the women who resent him are angry with him for some reason.
You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Whoa, now, hold on.
For, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Oh, look, it is pretty shiny today.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
I love they're so brave that they wear masks. Pay them what she owes? No. She's got protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, we could say that, but no, mine.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Ever
I
fight a
think we
witcher?
know how this is going to go. He's casting X's. X's and O's. Really? You really? You've just seen what I've done to your mates? You're going to have a go, are you, with your little bow and arrow? Go on, well, I'll even let you load it. And have a free shot. It's invisible as well. The guy's crossbow is despawned. Oh. Nice slow-mo. Well, I guess you don't have to pay them anymore.
Blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
How? Those 4 men? You didn't have them? Alright, relax, it will come off. Oh, the blood. Oh, I see, she's complaining about the blood. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. What about Dandelion?
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Okay. This is just one of those missions which I just wish would hurry up, you know? I don't mind it so much, it's like, come on, get on with it. I'm not going to go for the other optional questions here just to get through them.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Okay, cool, Veer. So we got this. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oh, it's a hate-love relationship, isn't it? Hates him just as much as she loves him.
Ooh, I'm sick.
Still, it's quite nice to take in the beautiful sights of Novigrad. It's a great city, and it's a really good design, because it's not just a flat place with a load of buildings. There's no grid. It's just quite... I mean, there's so much thought has gone into the way this whole place has been constructed. Beautiful work from these developers.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I can't.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them, will you?
The eye roll.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
We kill children unless they leave class.
How old are you again?
9! 8!
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Only the bad ones. Yeah, exactly, when they deserve it.
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a Witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we
step
try
up.
Your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
I need a volunteer from the audience.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
Ungrateful little shit.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Come on, out with it.
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No, he perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Right. We're not going to get much more out of her, are we? Maybe the next location to go.
Fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay, well that's it. So are we.
Thanks for your help.
Beautiful girl.
Farewell.
He's a one of those kind of... He's a rogue, isn't he? He's a cad. Wanders around, breaking women's hearts. Get out of here. Alright, I'm just gonna slide on to the next person. Okay, finally, I think, managed to find the location of the next person. Oh, and there's a load of soldiers outside. What's going on here?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Go on, fight him, Geralt. You can take him.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yes, we have met. In Vizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vega.
Oh, for the love of God.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Oh my word. Okay, so we've... I thought this was going to be straightforward, but this is a far bigger quest than I imagined it was going to be. I totally forgot it. It feels a bit like filler, doesn't it, this quest? It's like you just want to find Dandelion and get there, but... I mean, they do pad out the game in some areas. Most of it is nice. The story's wonderful, and it doesn't feel like there's anything that's just there for the sake of it. Apart from this quest. Okay, I just don't like this one. Okay, find my own way to the Veil Buds, yes. Or I'll go with you. Fine, I'll go with you now.
Well,
whatever, let's go.
Molly will be there.
On our way then.
So each one of these women we have to go and speak to, something new happens each time. This time, we're being led out of the city for a day at the races. Oh, how posh. A few hours outside of Novigrad. Oh, hell.
Okay. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kakir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Know a lot about horses, do you, General?
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Oh, here we go.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
It's probably not as good as the saddle I've already got, but look, I just want to talk to Molly, please.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wagers. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Okay, perfect. We managed to skip it. You can do the races, all well and good, but I've already done a few races in the game. I'm not interested in doing it anymore right now. Molly, tell me where the hell Dandelion is.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
There you go. Yeah, if it wasn't for him, I would probably not be alive.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
He doesn't have a sister. But you remember? Do you remember? Are you aware of that? I guess I won't. Ooh, I'm about to get him in trouble again. Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Yeah.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Oh, bless her. This girl, the lift does not go all the way to the top floor, does it? All right, remember your last conversation?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thank you. We're not getting anywhere.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Okay, I'm not sure what that was all about. There's only one more person to speak to. Okay, please tell me.
Welcome,
He's in here.
welcome. Do come in.
It's... I remember this guy. Oh, God, no. He actually gives you submissions and provides you with some of these masks. They're pretty cool.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought... Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Oh.
So you're...
Elial.
Simply
Did you
Elial.
and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
I think he must have been. It's just my own personal prayer. Oh my god. I'm gonna get so cancelled. Don't want to know the rest. And then what happened? I don't want to know the rest. No, really, I don't care.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Interesting. So, when did you last see him? What did you talk about? And why do you dress up that way? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
See you later.
And nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Now, we do actually have to come back to speak to this guy or girl another time, but we'll leave that one for now. There is Rosa Varatra, I believe. I thought that was the last one. We've got one more. Okay, I will hot-foot it over there and be back in a second. The higher up we go, the more wealthy the town seems to be.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in
It's locked. Oh, here we go.
What do you want?
Oops. My bad. Sorry. Okay, need to find... Oh, I'm the new cook. I don't think he would believe you. I'm not even going to bother.
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
What a great voice actor. That was really good. Okay, so we're not getting in that way.
Ah, now she was a beauty.
Find a way into... It's got to be up these walls, surely. Somehow, somewhere, we'll find a way of getting in. Okay, it's got to be down here somewhere. We've passed this angel statue a couple of times. Well, I have. I've probably edited it out. Through here. Oh, we've got something on the ground. What was that? Dude, would you stand still for a second? Okay. Go. Been here before. I still don't know how to get in. I swear to God, if I'd have realised, if I can climb up here now... Oh, and what else have we got? Ooh. Dead body. A love letter. Ah, to my darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the Vegelbuds, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship. And I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vegelbud introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly. How brightly you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in the hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Gilbert Blythe. Oh, Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert, you're a fool, sir. Anyway.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
Sugar Puss?
Lady Varatra to you.
What a wonderful name.
Advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss.
Sugar Puss, that's the best. Okay, so we've got our way around the back, and I think there's a guy in here trying to find his way around another corner back. Let's find out. Where is she? How do I get in there? Locked. Key required. Key required. Why would I need a key? Oh, maybe I can just try a different door. Here we go.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
The guy's face. Oh, come on, man. You win some, you lose some. Don't be sore now. All right, let's go.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Oh, look at this armor. Looks great. Anyway, we'll admire it later.
Wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn the ambask. Follow me.
Okay, so I've got to use a wooden sword, have I? I'm following you. I'm here. Oh, here we go. We're going to have a little sword play.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Look, I just want to find Dandelion, but this is an interesting twist in this tale.
Any last words?
Here we go. Boss fight time. Rosa Varatra. Come on. Come on, do you really think? I mean, the great Geralt of Rivia. Never beaten. I can't use my no, I can't use any signs. That would be cheating. I get it.
Drat it! You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Oh, stop it. Look, I'm winning, okay? Enough trash talk, Rosa.
Damn it!
There we go.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I forgot. She's got... Oh, these are twins. Yes, didn't we just talk? No, that was the sister. Yes. I remember now.
Things. Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Oh, this must happen all the time. They have to keep covering for each other. Need to... I've just... Maybe that was a spoiler. I'm so sorry. Need to ask about Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, really? We're doing this again? I mean, it just doesn't seem fair. Geralt is a master swordsman, and I'm a master controller user. I promise I am. Honestly, no, I am.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Okay, really, I guess what I should be doing with her is just one dodge and then a strike. Seems to work.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Like I said, this trash talk, it would suit you if you were winning, but you're not. And in fact, in a few short seconds, you will be mine.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Yes, sure, but I've really got to do other stuff.
Can't refuse a request from a lady.
Oh no, I didn't realize it was that kind of a... Oh, look
What
at
are
that.
you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Varatra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can't see why. Okay, look, listen. We really do just have to know about Dandelion. Please, for the love of God, will somebody tell me where he is?
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Right. Quiet.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Okay, I really don't care about their arguments. Their petty, stupid arguments. Whose talents did he praise?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Okay, I think we've reached the end of the line here. Oh my god, of all of Dandelion's women that he's been flirting with or trying it on with around the town, I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do it.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Jealous much? I mean, I don't even know if it'll be you that turns up. I wouldn't have a clue. So, that is it from me today, guys. Sorry, I've got other things to do, as Geralt just said. Anyway, guys, all the best. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next part, where we hopefully will finally track down Dandelion. Good night.